Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of Let's Play Daxter on the PSP. In the last part we went to a construction site, killed some bugs, and now there's an emergency! So it's been a few days. Let's see what all the hubbub is all about.
That's 3 more infestations you failed on this week. Keep it up, and this business will be mine.
Go spray your S's somewhere else, King. This company's been in my family for generations. My father's father, Osmer Itchy Draws III, worked his fingers to the bone to make this place what it is.
Yes, I'm sure he's very proud. I promise you, Osmo, I will eventually run you out of town. You'll be bug bait soon enough.
What insect crawled up his butt?
We're in trouble, Daxter. If we don't start completing jobs soon, I'll lose the business. The bug alert! It looks like something big. To the hangar! For this job, I'm trusting you with my pride and joy. Little Betsy.
All right. You got a hot daughter, huh?
She's a beauty, huh?
She's, something all right. You're telling me this thing still flies?
Sure. Been in my family for centuries. Used it to take out the infamous curly crab infestation of '67. And you'll need it to take out this swarm. But be gentle with her. I don't know what I'd do if something ever happened to old Betsy. Fire her up and go get that swarm, flyboy.
Right, so when he says 67, which 67 is he talking about? Oh, crazy old man. He's so crazy. Right, so this is the first part of the game where we get to fly on a speeder? I believe they're called speeders. Or Old Betsy, as he likes to call her.
Collect spray from vents.
Thanks!
The R button releases the spray. Hold it down to eliminate those bugs.
Right, yeah, so we got this thing where we're on the speeder, and what we've got to do is just... It's what he said. You know what? He did a really good job of summing up what this task is. I don't know why I have to reiterate it. You just got to collect the spray and kill all these, like, bugs. But once again, they're not, like, proper metal heads. They're just fuzzy bugs. So there's fuzzy bugs, and then there's, like, actual creatures who are going to try and bite you. So this isn't too hard, but as you can see we're actually on a timer, so you gotta kind of be quick. And also, can I grab that? No, I can't. Yeah, so this is actually a little bit of an open area as well. It's not a linear path that you're taking. You've got to explore this area on the speeder, and you know what the thing is. It kind of seems like a linear path at first, and then you just kind of hit a dead end and think, well, I guess I should start looking for these things. So there's also precursor orbs listed everywhere. In this level there are 25 of them. And this place is called Breezy Valley. Don't know why, I mean I'm sure it's breezy. I don't have any evidence that it's not, but it seems fine to me. Not really that windy. Greeny Valley would have been a good name, because it's green. Anyway, yeah, so with the precursor orbs, because we're on a timer, it's not worth collecting them at the moment. You can grab them, I mean grab them as you go, but yeah, we're on a timer. So don't worry, we will have a part of this level where we're not on a timer, where you can just kind of take your time and collect everything. But at the moment, just concentrate on taking these out. And you don't even have to worry too much about that. Well, you do, because that's the mission. But it's not that tricky. And there's something that's going to happen in a bit, because we're running low on time. That is so... it's just really useful.
Hurry up, Daxter, and finish exterminating those bugs.
Oh, bloody hell. What am I doing? Back up! Oh, L doesn't reverse. Okay. Kind of under the impression it did. Yeah, so once you reach 60 seconds to go, the game just is like, here's the last remaining ones. I guess because there's like around 20 odd Not sure if there's actually that many. It kind of gives you a break. You don't have to worry too much about trying to find the last one. Yeah, I know. I know I'm almost out of time. It's fine. I've got this under control. The last one's right there. God, I always have trouble getting this last one. Or the one up on this ledge, because if you go around from this... Wait, where is it? Yeah, if you go around from this side, it's fine, but the game doesn't let you hop up to this platform.
Daxter, crash into the purple bugs to kill them, or the big plant is going to die.
No, the big plant. Yeah, so now we just got to crash into these, and once again we're timed. So in terms of control, it doesn't control too bad, this. I mean, you can have problems with it, like here. I don't know why they make you do this precise part where you have to run into these, because it makes it a little tricky. Because the controls are okay, but they're not perfect. But in general, control's fine, surprisingly.
That's the Queen, Daxter. Don't let her escape.
Oh, I won't. So the game doesn't tell you this, but to defeat this boss, because it's a boss, you just gotta follow it. Which, if you've played Jak and Daxter, or Jak 2, or I think in Jak 3 it had similar stuff, you would know that's what you have to do. Because a lot of the times, or in all of those games, whenever it was like a speed section, or a hover section, or hoverboard section I should say, then this is what you had to do to take out enemies. But if you hadn't, then you might get a little bit stuck. So if you want, you can collect these precursor orbs, although there's enough time, or it's like unlimited time once you beat the boss, to collect these precursor orbs here, so you don't really have to. They're pretty well hidden, although it shouldn't take you too long to collect them all. Like, you can see there's 2 up there, and we already have 17 just by naturally driving around this place, so the precursor orbs aren't too bad to collect. But yeah, and also this is actually the first boss of the game, which is kind of odd because we're on a speeder and everything. I don't think there's actually too many bosses in this game. I can't really remember if I'm being honest. But this is the first one and it's very easy. The trick is just cut these corners and eventually you will catch up to it. Although you got to be... There we go, see, you just got to ram into it. Not too tricky at all. Then it explodes into a Phazon. Cool. And there we go. Alright, so if we jump over here... There we go. This is the only part that you might miss, because you got to jump over here to where this waterfall is, and then there's a few precursor orbs and that thing that we can't use because I'm not doing the multiplayer stuff. Yeah, that's the only place where I think it's really you've got to make sure to look out for, because it's kind of big, really. Like, all that's here is 2 precursor orbs and that hidden bug thing, but it's seeming how big the rest of the area is, that takes up a lot of space, thinking about it. Yeah, I'm not going to bother collecting the last 5 precursor orbs, because it's just kind of wasting time. Because all you got to do is just look. It's one of those kind of deals. You'll find them if you just look, but it'll be a bit boring if I was just driving around this area being like, where are the bugs? I don't know. So we will be doing more speeder sections later on in the game, but that's it for this one. And it's pretty good. And once again, I like how green and colourful this place is. Maybe I'm just a child, but it looks all so nice and happy. And look! It's a warp gate! From Jak 2! Well, I think it's cool. I don't care.
Oops.
Daxter, is that you? What was that noise? Welcome back, my boy. Good. You've already covered old Betsy up for me. At her age, that old duster needs all the tender, loving care she can get. I'll bet she needs a wash.
No, she's fine. Perfect. Not a scratch. No siree. Everything's still here. More or less. I'll pick up the pieces later. I mean, I'll give her a bath later.
Huh. Are you sure? That's very thoughtful of you.
Oh, Daxter.
Don't know
What
what
you
it
like?
is about this precursor stuff, but It sure makes an asshole want to catch a few Z's.
He does say precursor, not precursor. Odd. But yeah, it's quite funny. It's with Daxter in the cutscene before, not this cutscene. He just like says, "Oh, you've got a hot daughter." Probably should have mentioned it before, but yeah, he just casually says that, and Osmos ignores him. And now Daxter has just broken old Betsy and smashed it, and he's all like, "Oh, okay, Daxter, thanks a lot." Oh, that poor naive old man. So yeah, our objective is actually to go to bed. That's it. As you can see, there's the glowy thing towards the bedroom. Because yeah, this is Osmos' shop. So we got this area, then we got the front part, and then we got this bedroom locker area here, and that's about it, really. So nice. But yeah, that's actually what we have to do. Look, bed. We're tired. God, it's like just take a few, man. It's cool. Right, so this is what I was talking about before with the unlockables. We now have these mini games here, which I won't spoil, but you unlock them each time you get 100 precursor orbs. You get the first one for, by just having one, which you can't avoid because the tutorial gives you one. And then you have 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So I need to get 500 to unlock all these. But anyway, let's just jump into the first one to whatever this is. I don't know. It's a Matrix parody, of course, or Matrix Reloaded parody, of course. It's weird with the Matrix, where everyone says the first one's the best, but whenever the parody is done, it's always on the second one, which I find is really odd, because, I don't think the second one's a bad film. But yeah, this is the mini games, like whenever you go to bed you can play them, and it's just, it's this. Enemies run towards you, you press the buttons, you take them out. It's a little... I don't want to say bad, because I really like these film parodies. I don't know why they work, but... Jak and Daxter's never really done film parodies before, but for some reason they work really well here. Like seeing Daxter in like a coat like this. Oh god. Yeah, they seem to really work well, which is odd. But, I don't know, they could have done more. Like, they could have done just a little bit more. Just some gameplay. That's all I ask. I don't want to be too picky. Don't want to complain too... Oh god, I couldn't see that. Don't want to complain too much, but just some gameplay. But the trick to doing this, by the way, is to not press it too early. Like, press it a little later than you would. Because normally when I play this, as soon as I see the button, I press it. But that's not the way to do it. See, like that one, I pressed it too early, and I got hit. So you want to press it a little late, so if you're going for the gold trophy for this one, that's how you do it. And I got damn close, actually. I got really close.
I know Kung Fu.
I like how he said that as a question. I know Kung Fu, I guess? Yeah, so by doing these, we do unlock new moves and things like that. So for this one, we can now do this. Which is really useful, actually. I'm not too sure if we actually knew this already. I kind of feel like we did. Do we have a list of all the... I want to say we do. No, we don't. Okay. That's odd. I would have thought we would have had some sort of move list, because we do get quite a few later down the road. But, yeah, spin attack. Cool. Anyway, so I'm going to end off the part, so next time Let's Play Daxter, we're going to go talk to Osmos again, and he's going to send us on our next bug hunting mission. And now that we know Kung Fu, it should be a piece of cake. So I've been HonestTom23, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time.